As I mentioned earlier on in the course introduction, we are going to create a tic-tac-toe game, and before I set up everything, let me show you how it will look like and how it will work. So this is our simple tic-tac-toe game is going to look like, and let's get started. So the player will be playing with the crosses, or the knots as they call them in the tic-tac-toe game, and then it will be also the circles, the zeros. So let's get started. The player will, let's say, go here, then the computer plays it there, then now the next one for the player, the computer goes there, and then it shows that the player has won. Please note that this is sort of like a dumb tic-tac-toe game. It is not that complicated, and you might find out that it is much easier for the player to win. And yeah, so let's get started with creating this. To get started, we need to create a folder. I've created my folder here on documents under the user, which is Mureno Mkwebo, and then I created another folder called girl code. Now this is where my code will live, under girl code dash tic-tac-toe. So the first thing I'm going to do is right click, and then I'm going to say open with Visual Code, and then it will show this Visual Code Studio, and then it will open. Everything will be empty. So the next thing that we'll be doing is creating files. Will be folder if we need to, but let's get started. Now we're going to create our first HTML code. Most of the time the VS Code will come with this shortcut for creating the HTML code, so we'll just utilize that, and we're going to say enter. Then now this is our HTML tag, and then this is where we close it, and then this is our header tag. This is where we put our meta tags, our title tags, and this is where we'll also add the styling files and all those things. And for our title, we're going to change this to girl code tic-tac-toe. Later on, we'll also add the icon, the favor icon, and yeah, going forward. For now, we'll just create it like this, and then after here, we just have to save. Let's create save, and the next step will be opening the code in. We'll be opening this code in our browser. So here's what I'm going to do: open with, and then